What's up, folks? The EPICFtw of Elite Players Inc. And oh my god, I'm so happy to be back. And I wanted to take some time off to get a couple of things together. And the primary thing I wanted to do was take some time to do some real CoD stuff and kick it old school like we used to do. So I'm going to give you something just from the beta itself because we didn't get a retail copy of this yet because we're not pressed, so nobody wants to give us one. But the first thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you about the 5 things I like about this CoD. At least as far as the beta is concerned. Stay with us to the other side. Alright. So we actually is going to jump right into this. And the first thing I want to talk about, and it's the first thing I like, is the weapons feel diverse. In past CoD, everything was like very stale, especially coming off the Black Ops 3, which kind of changed the game a little bit, like since Advanced Warfare wasn't taken like well by everyone. But like just to go into it, we have our normal weapon types. We have ARs, we have subs, shotguns, etc. ARs feel like workhorse weapons again. Like they feel like the mid-range option for your support folks again. And this is only from the beta perspective, and take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt because this is stuff all from the beta. Even the stuff that you see the big guys like Drifter and LA play, like that's either the beta or the press copy of the game that we don't have yet. So it's just like it can't do much for me other than tell the experience that I had. SMGs are fast as usual, and definitely the best way to get across the map with some decent firepower, especially the Karma 45. Like, it's good that they gave Karma a shout out in this game, but this gun is basically the Vector reborn from CoD Ghost, and boy, does it feel like it. Especially once you put extended mags, you got 40, 50 something bullets in this thing. It is 63 bullets, excuse me, and it is disgusting. Sniping feels crispy and fast. Quick scoping's back in a big way. The snipers also have decent aim assist this time, so it's like it's gonna be a thing again, guys. Just be ready for it. Energy weapons have finally been done right. They feel just like ballistic weapons. They're not hit scan weapons. All fire modes are great. You want an AR and akimbo SMGs? We got you. You want a sniper rifle that converts to an AR to give you more bullets? Yup, got that too. Speaking of which, my favorite gun in this game is the EPICFtw Sniper AR Hybrid. I'm actually going to do my own video just specifically for that weapon because I am having such a good time with that. I'm like, but why would you want to settle when you can have a really good sniper rifle and a decent AR without having to go overkill, save you on some of those perk points? Alright, the second thing I like is that pistols feel really good, and like they haven't felt good in a while. Pistols have felt underpowered forever, and with the Pick 10 system being like a main staple in CoD, it's always been better, at least in previous iterations of this game, to forego pistols and go with more perks. Not this time. I went a few games without my pistol and I immediately noticed the downgrade in my time to kill for like follow-up shots, and it's just like they got some decent looking and like feeling pistols. I'm like you guys know that it was never a good thing, especially when you're talking like CoD champ level play. Forget the pistol. Like, give me another AR, give me a shotgun. No. This is not that type of game this time. Third thing I like, the maps feel more like CoD maps. In the last couple of maps, we've had some maps that feel like some of the smaller arena-style Battlefield maps, as opposed to CoD maps, and that I wasn't feeling that. Right now, my favorite map, like currently from the beta space that we got, is Frontier. It feels like you're in space, and it's almost claustrophobia-inducing. It's like tight and small, not like Rust tight and small, but it feels really arena-y. All the maps so far feel like they're laned, which is good. You generally get long sight lines in the middle or right, and CQC in the left or middle. And CoD is played best when you have a bunch of different avenues of approach, because there's a lot of ways to play every map, and like it's not a whole lot of verticality outside of the movement types that we have, like wall running and boost jumping. Now it's only with the small smattering of maps we play. New maps it might not be like this, but right now this is really good. So the fourth thing that I'm really feeling is the movement feels familiar. I didn't like play Black Ops 3, but when I did play, I didn't like the wall running. It felt too much like Titanfall specifically, like with the style of wall running. It was too, like, fast ain't the right word, but I can't properly describe it, but it didn't feel good. This feels like the sweet spot I would have went for with Black Ops 3. The movement itself feels crisp, fluid, and responsive. It's not hyper-paced, but fast enough that it makes you want to like master the movement. It makes you like want to find ways to get around. And these lead back into number 3 with this level of wall running and like boost jumping. You totally have a completely different set of flank routes than you would have from a normal CoD. Take advantage of those. Now to close up the rear with the fifth thing I like, the game feels more casual. Now wait before you blast me. Let me explain. This game feels so much more pick up and play than the other CoDs. They even have hard counters listed in the perk tree so that you have an easier time if you're new. It also rewards you for being a student of the game like us hardcore players by making the game itself easier to understand and for things to be easier to replicate so you can build that long-term muscle memory. Keep in mind, we're going to be playing this game for a year, so your personal conditioning, mentality, and playstyle play a huge part in what's happening on the screen. So from the lowliest Christmas noob to the highest vet from the last couple of games, this game will be something that's easy for all of us to learn, so we'll hit the ground running. And that's exactly what happened to me during the beta. Maybe not you guys, but you'll catch up quick, trust me. Here are my personal feelings, alright? I took off of Black Ops 3 because I was COD weary. I'm really glad this is what I'm coming back to. A whole lot of folks blew a gasket when they took this COD to space because they hate the futuristic CODs. Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2 and 3 pushed it way too far for huge swaths of the community. Like, get your Halo or Destiny or generic sci-fi shooter out of my COD, and that's stupid. This feels like COD. This is COD, the one that we've known and loved forever. And get ready, guys, because this is going to be a fun year. I'll see you at COD Champs. This is EPICFtw signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all remember to keep it gangster and catch us on the other videos. Take it easy.